So we finna go down memory lane. We finna go back to where beef was started years ago. And y'all may think this beef was started like a few years ago, maybe 10 years ago, but this goes back there 20 some years actually. The beef of 50 Cent and Puff Daddy, aka the Diddler. Okay, as y'all know, 50 Cent has an ongoing problem with Diddy. Like, he has a very ongoing problem with Diddy. He makes it public that he has a disdain with Diddy. He never messed with Diddy. He never rocked with Diddy.
Then he was like, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we could just hang out, nigga, we gotta kick it.
This is
Puff.
Okay.
He telling me we gotta kick it, and he was like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like, I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this just say? I got the fuck away from him.
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January.
When he do it, he says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity.
Well, contrast to be true, he doesn't, but he did at one point in time. And I mean, if you open up the history books, you go in between the rap line linears, you look, you notice, or you see a couple things. I don't know if people know, but before 50 Cent got shot, this is before he was shot, this is before the Aftermath deal, he was signed to Columbia Records. Before 50 Cent got shot, let's get this understood. I need people to understand he wasn't just a struggling rapper. He was rising. He was gonna blow either way. When he came out with How to Rob, when he came out with The Hit, when he came out with Ghetto Quran, all that, 50 Cent was gonna blow. 50 Cent was gonna be the next megastar out of New York. But it was how he was gonna be the next megastar. Like, he was dissing everybody and all that. He came out with How to Rob. He did his thing.
You better recognize, nigga, I'm straight from the street. These industry niggas is starting to look like something to eat. I snatched Kim, tell Puff, you wanna see her again?
So at the time, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, before he was shot, he was doing ghostwriting. I don't know if you're familiar with Eric D. Angeletti. That's one of the hitmen who mentored the track masters and worked with the track masters, Tone and Poke.
Interest right here. You know what I mean? Get in there. I got my snacks in the refrigerator right here. Empty bottle of juice. And easy pass. You go back to the back door. This is where I smoke at right here. So get that right there. All right, cool. All right, now I'm just fucking.
Tone and Poke are the guys that got 50 Cent his deal at Columbia Records, and that's who 50 Cent used to rock with. He used to be with the track masters. So it's actually a song he has called The Hit, where that was produced by Derek D. Angeletti, which ironically he's one of the bad boys greatest producers of all time. Like, he's the mad rapper. He's worked with so many other rappers. He's done that. Hey, yo, son, why my shit ain't joint plays? The mad rapper skits. So at the time, a young 50 Cent, he's in his way in the game. Of course, back in those days, ghostwriting was not frowned upon as it is now. Ghostwriting was, if you got money and can pay for the notebook, come get it. And that's what it was. So to make ends meet, 50 Cent will write for other big rappers. And Derek D. Angeletti put him on to ghostwriting, and he ended up ghostwriting for Diddy.
The first time I came back to write music, after I got shot, right? I got shot May 24th, 2000, right? The first time I came back was because Jennifer Lopez told Puffy he should have me come back to write music with him.
That's why if you ever hear NYPD, LAPD, NYPD, and you not like me, he's on there saying they be on the like they goes right. They heard I goes right for P. Diddy. You got fat while we starve. That is 2002 when he came out with that song. That's a mixtape banger before he even got signed. He was letting you know, nigga. They just put that on the album.
On the like they heard I goes right for P. Diddy. You got fat while we starve.
Like, I'm a 50 Cent historian. Like, I watched the whole rise of G Unit. I watched it I remember the one-page spread he had in the Source, letting know he was coming, to him having whole episodes, whole magazines of XXL by the time 50 Cent takeovers by the time it was over. So I watched that rise. But the beef between him and Diddy comes from, he been dissing Diddy since 2002. It's just he had bigger fish to fry. He had Murder Inc. and he had Preem and them niggas were like street niggas, real street cats trying to kill him. And he had real beef. He had to eviscerate Murder Inc. Now, but if you always look throughout the years, he's always popped shots at Diddy.
Who shot Biggie's mouths? We don't get them, they gon' kill us all. Man, Puffy know who hit that nigga, man, that nigga soft.
He's always took a shot at Diddy. Just to remind him, like, even if y'all don't know, now y'all know the reason. He was writing for Diddy, and Diddy was fucking him out his publishing and fucking him out his rights, on his mechanical rights. I'm talking about bad. I put it to you like this. Legend has it that song, the D, the I, the D, the D, that the verse, I came in the door. That was written by 50. 50 has a few writing credits to his hits that he gets paid for. That was overseen none other than the late Chris Lighty, who owned Violator Management, who was 50 Cent manager until his untimely passing. Chris Lighty was the playmaker behind 50 Cent getting his publishing right when he got on. But Diddy, he went to Diddy and was like, man, all right, he big as you now. Like, give him his money. And it just so happened, Chris had worked it out to where 50 Cent ain't gonna crush you. You gave him his publisher back, he ain't gonna crush you. So he never crushed him. But if you notice throughout the years, he's always let you know his disdain for Diddy. He always let you know Diddy was a shite. Think about it. He was one of the first people like, hey, that nigga. Think about it. Now you thinking about it. He was one of the first people telling people like, hey, Diddy shiesty. That boy, because he was doing business with him. He said he wrote Diddy like 5-6 songs that went like gold. And like Diddy only gave him like 20 bands, bro. No mechanical rights. He said it was a shitty deal. He was like, man, he went and bought crack and guns with that. He was like 20, but man, he was like, bro, it was a shitty deal. He did him dirty though. Like he gave him a dirty deal. And the story of 50 life is he always end up falling out with the people that put him in place. Like he fell out with Chaz Williams, the guy that used to manage him, Black Hand Entertainment, which was an OG nigga who tried to get him and Preem to sit down. And he was like, you with them niggas too? I can't rock with you. So 50's always had that, if you ain't with me, you against me stance. There's always been that. So when Derek DJ Angeletti decided he wanted to rock with Diddy, that was it. He was like, all right, I ain't rocking with you no more. And then 50 gets shot. Everybody think 50 dead. Think about around the time 2000, 2001, 2002, who was going crazy on the airwaves besides Murder Inc.? Diddy had that crazy run. We ain't going nowhere. And he had think about all that material. A lot of that material came from the one and only Curtis Jackson. A lot of people don't know that. Go read them books. Remember the books that used to come in the CDs and the linear notes? Go look. If they remastered, you'll see his name on a few of Diddy's credits. C. Jackson, subtly in parentheses. You'll see it. It's a fact. You'll see it. So it's not a known fact. So it's like Diddy. That's why Diddy doesn't really go at 50. He was, man, I love that brother, man. Why he don't want to be my friend? I used to make money with him. We was cool. I want to take him shopping. He does that because he know, like, 50 know you's a nice nigga, bro. You can't even do that with him. You can't even play that route with him. So that's where they beef come from. And I say that to say this. They always say be careful who you see on the way coming up and how you treat them, rather, because you never know who you see on the way down. Like, isn't it ironic the kid that was writing your songs, you was still in publishing from and doing all this, years later blows up, become a megastar, beyond your wildest dreams, and even bigger than you. Diddy ain't the man. Diddy hasn't been the man in years. Let's be real here. And I'm not taking away nothing from him or his legacy, because, like, that would be wrong. Diddy hasn't been the man in years. I think his last good run was with MGK and French Montana. That was his last good run. That was his last good run as a label exec. That was his last good run as a label exec. Like, once his son came and after B5 and all that happened, and Danity Kane and all that, and I would say French and MGK was his last good run. There was his last bit of
Cause he tried to do the the Atlanta stuff too for a little while. Didn't he do a boy? Didn't he have Boys in the Hood? And he didn't. That didn't pan out. That was a super group.
That was a super group. Boys in the Hood, Bad Boy South. But like Jody Breeze said, everybody say the same stuff about Puff though. Mm-hmm. He incredibly cheap. He don't pay people what they worth. Man, Empire is based off of him. That's based on him. That's loosely based on Diddy. Like, he's known for, like, he invented the shady rapper in our generation. The shady CEO executive that put a poster picture, that's him. Sign this or sign your life type shit. Like, that's him. He's the poster boy. He gonna be the poster boy for bad contracts and illicit dealings behind doors for the rest of his life. And like his music, his legacy is tarnished completely. And I loved it. I loved him. Like, I used to rock that nigga shit. I used to have a shiny suit. His executive, like, all these people that came out and spoke against him, Mark Curry, Loon, Cassie, every major artist that you done dealt with you is speaking ill on you. None of your peers are defending you, bruh. None of your peers you don't see Jay-Z saying not a word. You don't see none of the people he was with at them brunches and parties saying nothing. His legacy is shot. His legacy as a CEO, his credibility is over. Nobody will never, even if you do come from under that case, and all that, nobody will ever sign a Bad Boy again.
Oh, definitely not no more.
Never.
Heck no.
It's over with him as a record exec. He might as well just give it to his son. You might as well let him have it. Change the name or something. Change the name or something. But you might as well let him have it. You might as well change it from Love and change it back to Bad Boy and let young nigga have it. Let the young Combs,
they got problems too though.
They let him have it. He even is. So it's like, come on, bro. It's like his whole legacy is tarnished, and then his PR sucks. His PR sucks. Like, how the did y'all let that slip through the cracks and forget that he paid the girl off? Why would he even, like, first of all, I'm gonna say this: if it was me, I would have just did a black screen. I apologized to Kat. I would have blacked out my background, put in letters and typed up, "Hey, I'm sorry for the images y'all seen at the time. It was a volatile relationship I was in, and that was that." I'm not going on there, and when it storms and when things happen, and you saying a bunch of nothing. We ain't in the 90s no more. We want to hear, like these kids and people, we live in a social media informative age where information is at your fingertips within 10 seconds. Something can happen right now in New Orleans. If somebody gets shot, I don't want to knock on wood, but if young boy gets shot right now in Utah, we will know in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We will know, and we will know from somebody, either the ambulance going to his house or at the hospital. But we will know within the first 10 minutes of NBA young boy being shot, we will definitely know something has happened. That's how crazy it is. So Diddy, like, you a dinosaur. You're a dinosaur in this day age. Like, there's nothing you can do to come back. Then your baby mama's coming out of nowhere. Misa Hilton Brim got out of there while the getting was good. She got out of there when she was young. And see, people don't understand. His oldest baby mama, Misa was already in the industry before him as a fashion designer.
Was she before Kim?
Yes.
Okay.
That's Quincy's mom.
Okay.
That's Quincy and Justin's mom.
Because Kim Porter, she's been around, for a minute. Mm-hmm. Her passing was a little,
Oh, yeah, he did that. Diddy did that. I'll be the first to say, I look in the camera. Diddy did that. Yeah, he did that shit.
Did he do it?
Diddy did that shit. Like, he did that. Come on, bro. Like, no funeral service, no public service, then no autopsy, no nothing. Then you bury her like the next day, 2 days. Yeah, he did it. And then you gotta think she was coming out with a tell-all book.
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard.
Oh, Kim knew where the bones was at. Kim, man, why you think Farnsworth Bentley is gone somewhere? He's nowhere to be found. Diddy paid him off handsomely to just bring it home and bring it around. He's a piece of shit person. So it's hard to not like a piece of shit person. It's hard to like a piece of shit person. Let me rephrase that. And so when you give somebody like 50 that knows you're a piece of shit, he's going to attack the fact that you are a piece of shit repeatedly and repeatedly and repeatedly till the world understands that you are a piece of shit and you are not fit here to be here anymore. My heart goes out to Cassie, any victim of domestic abuse. I stand with you. I'm a firm. I got nothing but daughters, and I got moms, kids, mothers, and all that. But hey, needless to say, everybody that you into it with, they just ain't into it with you because they don't like you. They really just know you a piece of shit. Check, like, subscribe, tap in, Pop Austin Media. Y'all know what to do. Hey man, it's your boy Big Gang. You tapping into Pop Austin Media. You like that content? Man, hit that like, subscribe button and get in tune for sure, for sure.